skies, for amber waves of grain.
For decades, OHBA's duty has been to make America the best housed country in the world and to advocate on behalf of builders across Ohio. We accept the challenge, and OHBA continues to take the lead in preserving the right of all citizens to attain the dream of home ownership. Abraham Lincoln said the strength of our nation lies in the homes of its people. He was correct. The men and women of the home building industry have created the opportunities which make America great by assisting millions of Americans to fulfill the ultimate American dream, to own a home of their own. We should all take great pride in the contributions of our association to our state and nation. Americans' freedom to choose the housing of their choice through private enterprise efforts is a fitting epitaph for America, the free enterprise system, and the efforts of hard-working men and women of our industry to help promote our cherished rights. The builders who helped create a strong America realized long ago the need to protect our industry from those who want to hinder it, limit the rights of Americans to travel freely, limit affordable housing, and to confront those who impose barriers to home ownership. Our founders assembled and formed this association to exercise our right to petition the government with our grievances so as to meet the housing needs for all and free us from undue government interference. That is the history of our association and its mission. That mission continues to this day with the same commitment and enthusiasm that was present over 70 years ago when it all began. OHBA's contributions and advocacy is a valuable investment to improve the lives of millions of Ohioans. We have strengthened neighborhoods, improved the economy, and fostered the general welfare of all. The production of safe, decent, and affordable housing and the creation of jobs and high-quality communities continues to be our guiding principle. We will aggressively advocate for our industry from the courthouse to the State House to the nation's capital. We are the industry's voice, and we are committed to the noble pursuit to promote affordable housing and to keep America the best housed nation in the world. Our association affiliation is special. With our locals and national partner, the NAHB, we form a unique federation. OHBA is the voice of the industry in Ohio. We speak on behalf of builders and housing development before the Ohio legislature, the courts, and the executive branch of state government. We involve ourselves in hundreds of policy decisions which impact our members' business pursuits. Along with the NAHB and our local associations, we take a united stand that is loud and clear, a voice spoken on behalf of the building industry and its members. OHBA is widely recognized as a leading lobbying force in the halls of state government. The driving force of OHBA is our officers at Executive Committee. The issues we confront are vast and have significant impact on every aspect of home construction and land development. Your association leaders share a deep commitment to the association and selflessly contribute their time and talents to benefit all OHBA members. OHBA's emphasis focuses on our most important objectives. Clearly, our overall mission is to continue as an aggressive advocate for the industry. We are also committed to our partnership with locals and the NAHB to provide advocacy on behalf of our members at all levels of government. Our board meetings present opportunities to participate in the works of OHBA. We develop policy on many issues affecting the industry, as well as to assure OHBA continues on its appointed path. We deal with legislators and dozens of state agencies and bureaucrats who produce a seemingly endless number of new rules and regulations. Additionally, we must deal with many special interest groups who lobby the legislature for their particular cause. Our challenges are great, and your association leaders all work hard on your behalf every day. We benefit from the involvement of our many members who contribute time, talent, wisdom, and knowledge with OHBA. Without question, 2021 will be remembered as a most challenging year as we recover from COVID-19. The constant, however, is our strong and capable association, which is a mighty voice speaking on your behalf. We were declared an essential industry because we are. This construction industry is vast, where many troubling issues may arise. So when tough issues come up, who you gonna call? Home builders.
Chief Justice O'Connor, and may it please the Court, I'm here on behalf of Amicus Curiae, the Ohio Home Builders Association, in support of appellee Gloria Weslowski. We respectfully urge the Court reject both appellants' propositions of law and affirm the 8th District Court of Appeals finding that the city's subdivision planning ordinances are an exercise of local police power, thus must be reconciled with Ohio Revised Code 71109, a general law of the state. While our interest as an amicus in this case may not be exactly the same as the interest of Ms. Weslowski, as a chief advocate for the residential land development industry in the state of Ohio, representing close to 4,000 members around the state, the Ohio Home Builders Association does have a substantial interest in the need for a consistent application and a uniform, predictable system of subdividing land in Ohio, creating conveyable interests in real property. It is important to recognize what's under review in this case, and that is the creation of conveyable interest in real property, the fundamental purpose of the subdivision laws, and the statewide system in place, making it possible for people to create subdivisions of land in Ohio. Ohio Revised Code Section 71109C simply sets forth specific timeframes and manners in which the considerations and approval or denial must occur.
Council, why wouldn't it be within powers of local self-government for a municipality to decide the deadlines, when an application is due, how long they should take to approve or disapprove something? Why is that not local self-government?
Your Honor, I think the General Assembly got it right when it saw the statewide interest in the conveyance and creation of real property, and including some sort of deadline there, and finding it unacceptable to allow a city or village to sit on without having any sort of time frame. They simply are providing a time frame. They're not telling the zoning authority or the planning commission, what they can and cannot do. It's just merely that they need to do it within an amount of time. With so much investment in the development process, predictability and consistent application of the laws is essential. Finding in favor of the appellant would potentially then allow different municipalities within the same county to have vastly different or non-existent timeframes in planning and platting procedures. Again, this system does not tell cities what it may or may not do. It simply provides for timing and remedies, among other things, in the tracking and sale of real estate in Ohio. With respect to the platting issues, the Ohio Home Builders Association, think Revised Code 71109C, should be applied according to its clear terms consistently across the state. We respectfully urge the Court reject both appellants' propositions of law and affirm the 8th District Court of Appeals finding the city's subdivision planning ordinances are an exercise of local police power, thus must be reconciled with the general laws of the state. If you don't have any further questions, thank you.
And we won. OHBA has been serving the industry before the bureaus of state government for over 70 years. We have achieved many successes and helped move the industry to the forefront in the public policy arena. Our goal is to continue being the leader as the only full-time advocate for the residential construction and land development industry in Ohio. One of the many benefits provided by OHBA is the foundation of long-term personal relationships. Many families have become good friends. Children have followed in their parents' footsteps as builders, and a close fraternity of builders across Ohio is part of the OHBA effort. Clearly, OHBA is a leader in Ohio and across the country. OHBA has a long list of past leaders. The time commitment is great, as is the responsibility. Our efforts have made an impact statewide, Therefore, the decisions we make must be in the interest of all Ohioans. Our talented leaders understand this and put the interests of all at the forefront as they lead OHBA. We have been most fortunate to have 3 of our past presidents serve as NAHB president. Also, more EOs from Ohio have served as president of the NAHB EO Council than any other state. This has contributed to OHBA being considered one of the most viable affiliates in our federation. We should all be proud of our many accomplishments. Our current leadership team remains committed to that high-standing respect.